right, we're here. We're here for another session. Surprisingly, we made it. All right. Let me see the chat. For some reason, I don't see the chat. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere here. All right. Let's see. Okay. First time catching a stream. Oh, hey, Bronson. Welcome. Hey, Christopher. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Glad you, Bronson, glad you able to make it to the actual stream. That's awesome. Yeah, going to be inking today as well, as I did last time. It's one of those things that I still haven't got to the point where I'm gonna do a pencil and the ink at the same night. But let's just ink it up a little bit. This is I have a few pieces lined up, and was the first on my list that I wanted to ink up. I don't remember when did I make this one, but made it early, kind of a not long ago, but it seems like a long time ago. So we'll see what I can make of it. Usually start off with a slightly thicker pen. In this case, 05 or 005, I guess. And I just go in with a bit of a outline of the entire figure of the main figure, not everything. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys are all good. Have some time to kill and come over and hang out with me for a little bit. Hey, Jesus, what's going on, Efrain? I did not do a rough sketch for this. I've tried a few. I want that day I was drawing them, and nothing was working out for me, so I just went went in raw and kind of had an idea in my head and decided to explore it and see what happens. And this one came out, so we'll see where it takes us. With the hype of the casting of the character, I decided to go ahead and draw another version of him. And I've drawn him a few times. He's one of my favorite characters to draw, actually. Um, I enjoy it because he's just has so many interesting things going for him. For the looks, as a character itself, I don't know. He's a bit of a menace. But I really enjoyed the Simon Beasley's illustrations on him. Oh, I probably should move the canvas here a little bit. So Beasley's illustration is always inspiring to draw more. So it's kind of one of those things where all else fails, just draw Lobo. You know, if you don't know what to draw, just draw Lobo. That's one of those things. And that's what I do sometimes. I just, pick a character I really enjoy drawing. I just go with that instead of worrying about what to draw. Unless I have a fun commission I'm working on, then the choice already made for me. In which I do have a fun commission I'm working on, but I just can't share with you yet. Keep touching the camera, don't I? Sorry about that. My hat over here. I really enjoy these multiliners. They're by COPIC. They're a lot of fun. Um, I've done a couple pieces with them now, and really enjoy it. Just outlining the big general shapes of what I have going on here. Kind of like it to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more visible. Kind of give it a little texture of. I have a little stitching going on here in his color, so I decided to give him a little texture. Make it look more fun. Have you seen the new Batman Hush? If so, what do you think? Yes, I have. I read the book when Joe was doing his stream. I kind of left for a second and then came back after I read it. So, yeah. I think it's a good setup. The first one, for the first step, book. I think it's a pretty good setup for the next issue. The art looks very similar, which to the first Hush. And interestingly enough, I just finished reading the actual book Hush. I've seen the cartoons before, but I decided to finally buy the book, and I finished it a couple days before getting the Hush 2 issue. And I think it was good. So I don't know. I feel like it was overall a good start to a story. Um, I kind of I, I still kind of puzzle a little bit about a few things, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. How many of you guys read it? I mean, if you haven't read it yet, I don't want to spoil anything. So, all right, that's gonna be hiding behind. There's gonna be all hair. And that's gonna be old brush. Not what I needed. Mm. Trusty point one. Hopefully the build up is going to be good, and we're going to get something really interesting out of that story. You know, I'm a big Batman fan, so, and with that comes the whole thing where you really judge sometimes. But Jim Lee on the book, yeah, it's kind of hard to pass up. That story is gonna gotta be good. Only thing I'm still kind of figuring out is they seriously doing a dead giveaway of who the Hush character is in this case. Because no spoilers, because that book's been out for a long time, and cartoons have been out for Hush One for a long time, so everybody knows it was the Riddler. But in this case, I mean, they're seriously giving away who it is right off the bat. It's kind of ridiculous. And I'm not gonna tell you exactly who it is, guys. You got to read that first Hush, because there are some things in there that kind of give you some idea of what's happening here. Don't want to do too much here. Don't get too crazy. Mr. Red Jack 12. Good evening, everyone. Hey, hope all are good health and spirits. The Batman Almond Talent Commission you did was outstanding. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that one was fun. Honestly, it was time consuming, but it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and play some of these blacks here a little bit. I like to look at things in full spectrum when it's value time. Yeah, that client was really likes Batman, works and collects Batman almost exclusively, I think. So that when he came up with that idea for triptych, I was like, whoa, let's go. Sometimes my concentration takes away from me talking, so us artists these days, we have to do everything. Stream and talk and draw at the same time. It's all right. It's working out a little bit. Oh, I love drawing textures of the hair, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, Chauncey? Welcome, buddy. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. Trying. Let me zoom in on his face a little bit though while I'm doing this whole face thing. You gotta pay attention to that. Keep drawing. We're happy to watch. Ah, that's all. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I know. I know. There's all the Sweet 16 basketball happening, and my wife and I are Duke fans, so we're kind of watching that a little bit. And interestingly enough, I'm streaming right during when Duke is playing right now. But I was like, oh well, let's just hope they win. Planting some extra once he didn't shade very well. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. A little bit here. I'll switch to the pen here in a second again. All right, for these fun looking sideburns here. And I wasn't sure if Lobo actually had earrings, but I decided to give him one. He may have had one. I don't know. Some more hair here's coming out. Oh, so the ear poking through here. He's looking down slightly, so we're gonna have him ears a little bit higher here. Plus, when you're an alien, rules don't quite apply the same way as when you're human superhero. We can tweak things, not worry about some things as much. The sideburns here. Let's push through these little smoke here before I start going. Okay, what I'm missing. Hey, Dennis, what's up? Don't know why I thought 7. Hey, yeah, I look good, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Well, if you're mountain time, it's 7. 1723 so far. Neglecting Duke for your art is bringing them good mojo. Nice. Nice. Fantastic. That was good to know. I have um honestly, I do have another screen over here going um with the actual game, so I can keep an eye. Okay, yeah, Duke is going pretty good. All right. All right, so I got the 1 over here. If you like the pencil mark you made, sometimes you don't, but if you liked it, leave it, just use the same line, just go all over it. If you want to just get crazy a little bit, adjust a little bit, it doesn't hurt. You can always do that. It's not a big deal. You can always adjust. The cigar, let's get the teeth in here. Another reason I liked these Copics is that they don't just come with 0.0, like 0.05, whatever. What is it called? Yeah, there's 0.5, but there's a 0.05. They also come with 0.03, so it's even smaller, even finer looking pen. It's a lot of details in here. It's also It's also important not to overdraw teeth, and I tell that to my students all the time. I was like, when you draw on teeth, don't outline every single tooth. It just defeats the purpose of creating the look. It starts looking all horrible and outlined, and like look like something in their teeth rather than teeth themselves. It's just, yeah. Now next weekend probably. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream yet. I think I'll be out the evening, but we'll see. Go here. I usually do some of this ink washing stuff that Mhm. that will help with the mouth. And let's get the brush back out here. Arms are big. I think mine are want to bring in groceries. Yeah, yes. That's what happens when you lift, right? You get some big old arms like that. And we know Lobo is crazy strong, so. Don't they say something about his strength can stand up to, I mean, Superman, so yeah, gotta fade that hair in there into the mustache a little. Yeah, a little meaner. And make him look a little meaner. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see where we're going here with the hair. And just very random hair sticking out everywhere. It's all black hair, so some of the stuff gets pretty much blocked out. I like to push and pull, so sometimes I'll draw a little bit over here and then go back and work it again later. So push in with some ink and then pull away and then come back. That's what I mean by that. Like face right here, I worked on it, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna come back to it later. Okay, we'll leave it there and pull back a little bit. There you go. There we are. I'm Gotham by David Finch. Never heard of it though. This is going Gotham. I think I have this. That's nice. This is coming out great. Have a head for work now. Oh, watch your rest later. Oh, awesome. Have a nice day at work or night at work. I'm not sure. I would love to get a commission from you. Oh, that come on, contact me anytime. Yep, we'll get in touch. Sounds good. Have a good night. Have a good night, Mr. Red Jack. I'll see you later. Lobo face looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Looks awesome. Appreciate it. Rafferty, thank you. Thanks, guys. Right, so there he is there. Let's push in some details here. Had some, I think I had some hair. Oh, that's shadows. Okay, that's what I did. This bit was fun to work on. All these circles, half circles, and things like that. Just to play in the design he had for his cross already. I was just making some alterations. All right, turn it. Make sure I'm doing things right. Okay, so doctor different tools constantly. Mhm. We can go shiny in places and whatever. Okay. Fade it in, make it darker. You guys have questions, shoot the question, and I'll try to answer. Something to talk about, you know. One thing I got to elaborate on is that I got a little, um, not mad really. I don't get mad about this, but it's just fun seeing old school, not old school, but you know, like Jim Lee, the comic artist from who started a while back, post their old work that kind of helped them break into comics. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, make sure you put a small print under it saying, you know, it doesn't really work like that anymore. You have to be creating content, being live here, live there, go network with people all the time. You can't just send in pages, honestly. Ah, but you know, stream maybe. What's going on? Went to the gym and asked the trainer which machine will impress the ladies. He pointed across the street and said, "The ATM." What's up, nerd? I love it. That's a good one. The ATM. Yeah, pretty much. But trust me, muscles still work. I'll slow down quite a bit in the gym, so it's been. I hated it. I hated slowing down in there, but it needed to happen. There'll be a shadow. Okay. And to answer your question, what's up, nerds? Not much. Doing the same old bit, you know, drawing a little bit. Because we gotta. And I tell you what, doing a whole lot of inking lately, I have a whole different appreciation for inkers. So, you know, I'll do pencils any day, but holy moly, inking, shadows. All these shadows just fall in here. Oh, shadow here, shadow there. There we go. Next to that, more shadows, just to add to a bit of a drop shadows here. Dennis Reddit's already out of ATM. Man, I haven't been to a gym since before my surgery. Just dumbbells and push-ups now. Hey, that's what about all I'm doing in the weight room. Honestly, I don't do anything else. Just doing dumbbells. No, I lied. Today I did a little bit of a barbell, but mostly dumbbells, push-ups, dips, things like that. Body weight stuff. The load is still pretty good. Side, a lot of reps and all that, but just not doing all the crazy junk like 200 and some pounds on the bench or whatever. Used to work all the way up to 285, I think, just for reps. These days, I just look at those plates. Yeah, man, scary, all that scary stuff happening in is it Myanmar area? All those earthquakes, man. Holy smokes. I tell you what, they built those buildings really well. For them not to collapse all over the place. Just that one unfinished building that got collapsed. They did say something about one building was folding in uh, inside of it, inside of the apartment. Like all those floors were folding in on each other, but outside the building was fine. A bunch of people was homeless there for that's that sucks horribly. All these shadows, guys, shadows, shadows. And more over here because it's right there. Yeah. A lot of details. A lot of details. Gotta go over. Hope I don't get too tired. Bench is a distant memory. Need this guy to open a few jars for me. I'm sure he can. It's a good one. Oh. Let's do some line work with my 0.3. I love 0.3, so let's go ahead and do some line work real quick. Point three is probably, I would like to say that 0.3 is my go-to now. It's the main size that I use. So it's just a little overboard over here with the dark. I feel like I just overdone that. So there's a little bit scars here and there. Let me see. Did bench this morning. Whoa, 275 for reps. My max a few years ago was 370. Wow. 340 for me. That was the most I ever benched. That was 2019 or something like that. Food Comic Ultra Mega I have ordered. Nice. Ultra Mega. Anybody read the Long Halloween, Last Halloween? I was kind of thinking about picking that up, maybe reading some of that. I know, so what's his name? Hyped it up. Liefeld, yeah. And I didn't know if it was any good. I am still picking up the Absolute Batman. I'm not getting any more of the Superman or Absolute Superman or Absolute Wonder Woman. I don't do that anymore. Just not my cup of tea for some reason. have to get around for work. I was glad to catch a little. Hey, referee, thank you. Have a good one. You too. You have a good day, evening. Not sure, but whatever you are, have a good one. Not sure what everyone's time zones these days. I'm on central, central like time in Missouri. What was I trying to hear? Trying to pinpoint some things here. I'm just. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Somewhere. Not sure where, but we'll get there. Basis we don't get to the point where I don't even need to touch it anymore for a while. And wow, look at that. It's already halftime. But I did going back to that Jim Lee comment about how it doesn't work like that anymore. The way you break into comics. I did get quite a bit of good advice from my ex people, Twitter. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to start doing more comic cons and actually going there, talking to people and showing my work in order to break in, so to speak, so people see my work. If they can't see my work. And if they're not on social media, then there I go, wasting my time, right? So at some point I'm gonna start. Sadly, I don't have anything decent too close to me, but I guess I can make a Chicago trip. C2E2. I don't know how many executives or whatever I can see over there, the publishers. So what do you call it? What do you call it? Editors, yeah. Hopefully editors. But I don't know. I don't even know if they show up there. My max is a jug of milk. Hey, as long as you can lift a jug of milk, man, you're good. We have a good one here in the Great Northwest. Yeah, I know. You got a pretty good one over there. Um, I saw my lights blink. If somehow we got some rain and stuff happening today, but if lights go out, guys, I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Let's hope it stays on. Yeah, what is it? Is it Northwest? Is it Seattle? Is that Gold Emerald City? Yeah, as they say, invest in yourself, right? A little bit, Dennis. So I'm gonna spend some money. Our St. Louis one is okay, but nobody shows up there for remotely. I mean, I'm hoping that they do, but just not. However, I did meet, Neil Adams there years ago when he was still in really good shape, and I'm talking about it was my 30th birthday. That was years ago. We're not going to say precisely how many. Well, it's been a while. Just so you guys know, if I use a regular brush and dip in ink, just it takes quite a bit longer to do all this. This right here is considered really fast for brush. It's not like I'm doing convention sketch or anything, and golly, watching all these pros at the conventions just do those. Not intimidating per se, but it's a little scary. I really enjoy watching. Um, and if you don't follow this channel, that not mine, but Comics Dan, the Comics Dan, they go to conventions all the time. They do a lot of footage there. And they actually interact with the artists and all that. It's really fun. But they did the MegaCon Orlando, and whew, the really fun one to watch was Stephen Platt, aka Splat. Um, that man made that small sketch look like a piece of arts hanging in the gallery. I mean, he was killing it. Really, really, really nice. Whew, we're getting somewhere slowly. Um, from what I found is you sign up for Artist Alley at a con and pay for the table and set up what you okay, set up what you want. Huh. Extreme maybe. What? How does it work? Do you have okay? Submit your work and get accepted, or do you just pay a fee? Yeah, I think it is a fee. I think I don't know if some are some Comic Cons, if I'm correct, do actually would like to see some of your work, and I don't know if they're checking it whether or not it's gonna be like comic friendly, comic convention friendly, or is it too over the top? I mean, they don't want to get some Comic Cons. I don't think they want to see too much of I mean, you don't want to get too crazy, I guess. But I think it's all in all, it's like anything goes really, for most of them. As long as you sign up and pay a fee, you're okay. hmm hmm Let's see. I like to jump place to place. Sorry, guys. That's just the way I like to work. Um, I don't know if I ever seen really an artist that works or more or less like, oh, I'm gonna go from this place, finish this area, and then I'm moving to the next. No, I just don't see that very often. Most of the artists work kind of like what I'm doing, I guess. I don't know. Now, when I do pencils, it's different. Yeah, it's kind of a straightforward. I'm going to work this area a little bit. Yeah, I still start jumping around a little bit. I'd like to stay away from whoever did give him these scars. You have to be a tough cookie to do that. Yeah, dead air. Yeah, my bad. It's not like it's a video vlog or anything. It's our drawing session. And I feel like I know why um what's his name? G Dubs. Um when he does the Friday with G Dubs, what's his name? Gosh, he does the Transformers. The Moon is Following Us and all those comics. Um um but he stays on maybe like half an hour, a little longer. Because I think about after that time, I think you just don't have anything left to talk about really. So unless somebody starts asking questions, which is hard to do sometimes, you gotta look it up. Hey, okay. Dark Horse Image and IDW have open submissions for artists. Pencil links and colors I sent my. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I remember you sending me the link. I'm gonna have to find it. Definitely gotta find that again and see what I can send. I just wish I had more pages done with all these you know, commissions here and there I've been doing. It's hard to find a little bit of time to do the a page or two here. So I dedicated those days, a few days there, and I did some random um a random kind of pages from different people that sent me some samples, which was fun exercise. Darren Warren Johnson, I think that's the D Dubs. Yeah, he has a channel. He pops on for about half an hour, so a little, sometimes almost an hour. Daniel Warren Johnson, is that it? Yeah. That's another question I have for you guys. Anybody read the when I have a chance to talk to top tier artists, I always ask hard hitting questions like pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Used to be pineapple pizza because I did live in Florida for a while. Um, but no longer, yeah, no longer do pineapple pizza. Tougher question yet would be uh, barbecue chicken pizza or buffalo chicken pizza. And that's the tough one. We got the Transformers comic by Daniel Warren. Is it good? Um, Efrain, is it any good? Um, I was thinking about starting picking those up, and I hear a lot of things that are it's like fantastic writing and all that. But then again, when you hear it from Rob Liefeld interviewing Robert Kirkman, you kind of, oh, that question raises, okay, ruffles a lot of feathers. Oh, yeah, because there's like a classic Transformers fans, and yeah, I kind of get it. But yeah, but yeah, I still want to do the whole the moon is following us series. See what that's all about. I'm just planting some seeds here and there. There we go. I'm gonna be in an hour. I'm gonna stand up, walk around for a sec. Oh, I'll get a little drink. Phew. But I'm still here, just sipping some coffee. And of course, drinking a lot of water. Yes, it is okay. However, Transformers by, is it George or Jorge? Corona is better speaking about graphics. They are both working together. Oh, okay. Justin Paul, what's up, JP? One of my former students is in the house. Oh, not much, JP. Taking a short break, smoke break like Lobo is doing right there. Except for mine is not smoke, it's more coffee. Looks like Duke is doing all right with the 48-40 lead, but they need to extend that. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to see what I'm working on here, but I can't really show, sadly. So I'm gonna wait till the reveal and all that good stuff. But let's talk about um, what we're gonna be doing on next streams here. Let's see. All right, so on the next stream, I have a few pieces. And you guys can tell me which one you like to see um, more than the others. Sorry, there's a little bit of pieces that I already have inked up. There's some from Inktober, and so that one was a stream too. That was fun. Good times. Spawn. Okay, so I have this Venom that I penciled, destroying some tanks. And I have this ambitious piece of, magic with a dragon sitting on her hand. And let's see what else we got. Oblivion hardcover. Okay, transport to Oblivion. I'll check that out, Efrain. Appreciate it, buddy. And I have this guy. All right. So those are the thing I have, the ink. And sorry, I was thinking about the Venom, but uh, we'll see. We might go with the um, Battle Beast because I need to check when it's actually coming out. The first issue, I think it's next month. So we're gonna closer to that. I think we're gonna eat that sucker up. All right. So what's the thoughts on that? What kind of coffee do you drink? JP, I drink the 8 o'clock, and I'm not affiliated with anybody, so I'm not advertising. 8 o'clock original beans. I grind them myself. Really good coffee, guys. Really good coffee. Yep. I buy it at Walmart, just like any other human. Think. I don't know if this is even here. Yeah, I think it is there. There we go. That's a little better. Looks like it's gonna work out better here. Let's, 'cause- 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 a few scars here and there. Yeah, let me write this down. What was the Transformers Transport to Oblivion? Done. Written down. Magic sounds good. Sounds good. That's sick. Wow. Thank you, Elix MG. Magic on the, yeah. Yeah. Magic sounds like a one vote for Magic. I like that. I like Magic too. There is one Comic Con that's coming up in Memphis. I might actually go. I'm thinking about it. It's at the end of May, and that looks lonely to me, doesn't it? Doesn't that to you? I think I have something over here. I think we need to add something over here. I'm crossing this way, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna add one over here. Just coming out this one a little bit more. Yeah. That makes a more interesting design. Sometimes it's just whether it's interesting or not, you kind of adjust it to your eye. You're like, okay, that looks better. That doesn't look so good. And you kind of change it, edit it, add it, whatever it is needs to be done. Trusty point three. And that's a belt buckle if I ever seen one. Putting the other ones to shame. Got these. Take you looking protection. Kind of like they use in hockey. Except for Lobo wears it on the outside. There's a bit of a screw there. Twist it differently to give it a little more dynamic here. Hey, Eva, I sent you the links. Oh, thank you. Companies I've submitted to and sent the Dark Horse instructions. They were the only ones with specific directions. Okay. Friend, I want to learn how to color with watercolor, but I'm a little afraid about it, although I gotta do it anyway. Hey, try watercolors is my main painting medium, personally. I don't think you're gonna regret it. It's oh, it's so good, so good. It is one of those things though. You got to pick up some tricks, tips, and all that. Just it's not really it's tips and tricks, yes, but it's all just related to the medium. So it's kind of like, all right, so it's rules, basically, some rules. You can do this, but you can't do that. If you did this, you cannot do that anymore, or things like that. But overall, it's a freaking awesome medium. And a lot of times you can incorporate gouache with it, which is, basically matte watercolors. Opaque, as they call them. I always find myself, I used to work more left to right, and I find myself more these days working right side, then moving to the left. I don't know why. In this case, you outline every tooth because it's calls for it. They're not really together, and there's a really thin line here. So some rules apply differently in this case. When you try to give it an effect of a skull, yeah, all beat up and nasty looking, so you can go right ahead. Skull is just as angry as Lobo is. Just trying to create this texture here. That looks right. Last part of my last message. Like I don't care how it turns out and have fun and try different things once I just played with. Yeah, don't play with it too much now. Uh, good one. I want to color my ball pictures with watercolor. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Yeah, that would be awesome. Crap, my phone has to charge. I'll try to make it back before the end, bro. If not, I'll definitely rewatch it. Thanks for streaming. Oh yeah, no problem, Dennis. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Context is the key. Yes, it does. It is. It is the key. I'm trying to put some things in place. Well, it's coming down, so trying to stay true to that. That's a good looking skull, and I don't mind it at all. Where are we here? 9:30. Once again, I am not planning on finishing it today, so I'm gonna finish it another night or tomorrow on my own. Actually, I gotta start inking a commission tomorrow, so it's probably gonna take a little backseat for a minute, but I'll finish it eventually. Eventually, you know.